The most popular and best known penis piercing is the Prince Albert, and today we're talking about its evil twin, the reverse Prince Albert. If you know what the Prince Albert is, that's where the ring goes in the urethra and out the bottom of the head. With the reverse Prince Albert, the ring goes in the urethra and out the top of the head. Now, the placement for the reverse Prince Albert is as if you're marking for an apodravia piercing. An apodravia piercing is where it's vertical through the head of the penis, out the bottom of the back of the head. Now, this piercing is done through the center and is done at a minimum of a 10 gauge, sometimes even done at 8 or larger. Now, with this piercing, you're going to want to do it with a curved barbell or a captive bead ring or a circular barbell. But the jewelry has to be large enough to accommodate the room for any swelling that can happen, and you want to have the 2/3 rule. The 2/3 rule is 2/3 of the ring needs to be sticking out and less than 1/3 inside the piercing. If there's any more inside the piercing, there's too much curvature and it's going to cause problems during the healing process. Now, the most common issue that people have is going to be crusties on this piercing. If you have a curved barbell in there, there's going to be less movement and there's going to be less crusties getting pulled inside. If you have a captive bead ring or that circular barbell, there will be more movement and more irritation. So keep the crusties off, clean it with that wound wash when needed. Now, the other issue people deal with is erections. Once you get an erection, the crusties are going to get pulled inside and the shape and size will change, changing the curvature of the actual piercing. If it hurts, you're going to want to have some ice water next to you to shrink things up and also wipe off any crusties. The time to expect for this to be fully healed up is probably between 3 and 6 months. A lot of it depends on how well you take care of it and, of course, how healthy you are. So another genital piercing. These are always pretty intense. Let's check out the painometer. It's up there, like most of the genital piercings. These can be pretty intense. And for it to go vertical through the head like this, yeah, it's gonna hurt. Honestly, I'm not that big of a fan of this piercing. It is a cool piercing if it's comfortable to wear once it's healed up, but honestly, just get an apodravia. In my opinion, start with apodravia, heal it up, and then change to the ring if it's comfortable for you. But most people end up turning this piercing into the apodravia, or they get this because they're afraid of the pain of the apodravia. Now, the thing is the apodravia is going to be a more comfortable heal because it's a straight bar. It's not a curve going through a nice straight piercing. It's easier to clean and it's a little faster to heal. So all in all, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not completely against it, but it's not one for me. What's your opinion on the reverse PA? Let me know. Now, if you enjoyed my video or learned something, make sure to hit the like, make sure to subscribe, and of course, keep putting holes in your body. See you all in the next video.